Hi. Back into it. If I remember correctly, we were in the middle, sorry, of investigation. Because my girl Chihiro died. And if I remember correctly, Byakuya, you need to talk to Toko. I actually don't have water prepared, so this is going to be fun. I'm probably only going to play through the trial, but it'll take a bit, and the trial takes a while anyway, so probably still be good amount of stream. Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean. And maybe out. She wants to date you.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're going to talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Ugh, hate your voice. Me too. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. No bing bong, though. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah, Bacula. Bacula?
It's Byakuya.
Yeah, it's not Bacula. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. What promise? Also, what? She's Genocide Jack, isn't she? It's gotta be. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Why worry about her anyway? Hold on. Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? He knows who Genocide Jack is, doesn't he? Something about a promise? Oh, he's up to some stuff.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. I'm definitely not lying about it. But... if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her, I reckon.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Just like the voice actor said. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him and stopped in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in and find a book. It's in a book. I never actually seen Reading Rainbow. That's in character. I have, of course. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Look at the things. Look at that lamp. What, Mr. Lamp? You're from Pixar. Oh, it's a desk lamp. Yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Nice. It's a wooden box. It's empty. Though judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful when I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Controllers, huh? Shelf is stuffed tight with files. I'm not really thinking about it. I picked one at random. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? I was just randomly. That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Oh, that's pretty cool. Which president? Like, JFK? JFK 2? Presidential Boogaloo? It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? Oh, yeah. No telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in it for peeking at it. Without making sound, I return the file to the shelf. He's messing with you. So many files, stuff, shelves. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. I mean, like, members of the Diet or something? No. I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Ooh, shadow government. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there, like myself. For I come from the great Togami family. You're just messing with me, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Do I have to talk with him? Or, oh, that's just camera. Final talk with Byakuya. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Oh, he's literally... You're blocking a shelf, bro. It's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Interesting. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library, because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? I paid for it myself, with all my money. No, you didn't. You were locked in here too. This can't be for real, right? How do we have all this?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. It's not just that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. I don't think that's it. I think it's Hope's Peak. This is like crazy, like the best school in the country. It's a rich person, special school. It's no use, I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. Dude, you live in a murder high school. I don't think anything will be as unreal as that. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. It's just impassable. It's impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Not when you have money. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Freaking rich a-hole. Guys, a jerk. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? I'm above it. The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents, and more than once? I don't believe that. But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, not as dusty. We have 5 servants who clean it every 4 hours. You might think it's crazy, but we like to be thorough. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. We control the government. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? You can't be that rich.
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family, and my family is a member of that council. Me family. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. And maybe become fat in the sequel. We're not yet sure. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Kyo's actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. No, he's awful. He's the worst. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports, because it would give me ideas on how to murder myself. I mean, become a murderer myself. I will not murder myself. I have people to do that for me. Reading through these reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. Oh no, shut up, you're not that good. And among all those reports, one of my most recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Yakuza grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene the words bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Almost as if you staged it, Byakuya. Because you know a lot about this case. Honestly, that would be my first guess, is that... Oh wait, the guy who claims to know a lot about this case is now saying, oh, Genocide Jack totally did it. And it's like, I'm pretty sure you did it. You know so much. I'm gonna blame you. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. And you read the file. You admitted that. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Except you. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Except me, as we've established. But ignore that fact. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Gross. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim, unless, you know, they read this file?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. He's trying really hard to, like, push that. It makes it almost seem like you did it, Byakuya, and you're trying to cover it up. Doesn't it, puppy? I got a puppy here. A puppy.
in other words,
That's right. That right there is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself amongst the rest of us. The Genocide Jack really is Byakuya. Now, such a brutal fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two, and maybe destroy my entire plan of framing this on Jack. I mean, you know.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. No. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, did you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. I'll get you to beg yet I'm into that sort of thing, can't you tell by the ties on my chest? BDSM all day, every day. Okay, I didn't need to know all that, Byakuya. I just wanted a case file, but sure. Whatever. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Reaction face. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hands stopped. My knees got weak. Palms were sweaty. There's vomit on my sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. I reached a page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Dope. Always with scissors, though. That's the thing. Names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. They're all guys, not a single girl. Komatsu Notaro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, I got that one wrong. Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There's no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Scissors, not rope. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? There's more pages? I thought books only had 2. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Enunciate.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality? The kind of thing you see on TV and in my Japanese animes? So part of another totally unbelievable story is if this was all made as a game by Atlas. No, this isn't an Atlas game, is it? I forget who it is. Oh, it's Spike Chunsoft. Durr. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. It's like a little meta right there. Maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has got numb. Nice. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? It's definitely not actually Genocide Jack. Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. He's definitely... This is a setup by Byakuya. Think about it. He thinks Makoto is dumb and malleable. Like, oh, I'll go along with anything because I'm so innocent. So he set up to make it look like Genocide Jack, and now he's doing his job to convince me. And the whole thing being like, oh, you'll help me do this detective work. And this whole time he's basically just setting up Genocide Jack to take the fall. I'm up to what you're doing, Byakuya. Whoa. Sleepy. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? I can't even stand looking at you. Look how I tilt my head to the side. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Goodbye. Goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. And the air was a little less stuffy and stuck up. It was nice. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. Oh, you're done. Yeah. Oh man, sleepy. I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. You and me both, buddy. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. I still don't believe that. That murderous fiend is one of us. I don't believe it. Especially since I know the answer to this puzzle. Like I said, I played this game and I remember the end of this case. I don't remember the whole Genocide Jack setup. That stuff is just me using context clues to be like, I'm pretty sure he's setting... Byakuya's setting him up. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too, like I tried to do before. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Now that I'm not being dragged around by stupid stumpface McButthead. Yeah, I just realized it's on the first floor. It's the guy. The fact that the pool's on the second floor I find really funny. Who here? Hanafuda. That's Hifumi Yamada. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. I doubt you did. You blamed me all last time. Another stat increase for me. Now all my stats are 8. I rolled really low stats in the beginning, actually. Kind of garbage. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet, because I'm very stupid.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. You sure about that? I think all you steal is, like, people's brain cells. More like kill. Oh yeah! Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile, too. Really? What did Celeste see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? That means all girls like me. No one's nice to me. Okay, so where is Celeste now, you gross gerbil man? See, no one likes me. The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Hifumi, I hate you. I hate you so much. Ooh, it's a mystery stain. It's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been... Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Gringo's voice. Oh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Someone doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Suspicious. And there's a bikini girl in the girls' locker room. Very weird. I didn't mean to go this way. No one's gonna be in here anyway. No one... Let me just check it. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. I like that. Maybe there's a no. There's not. Yeah, leave that pool. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I'm using them. Touch the mouse for a second, it goes crazy. Fumi, why aren't you dead yet? Okay. It's a bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd see something like this. Also, didn't I see this poster somewhere before? Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. The boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. Girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Nice. 2 locker room posters has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Aw, thanks, Green Ghost Boy. No problem. What's up? Spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Tina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boy and girls' locker rooms have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. Let's see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? That's a thing? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. That sounds disgusting. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Nice. Disappearing stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's not that clean. There's blood. But I saw the other one, so it seems like the carpet and the posters might have been like switched. What do you think, waifu? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking,
However,
but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What could that be? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But you're the best detective. I need your help.
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. One piece. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body, then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? It's definitely worth worrying about. Nice. Okay. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. It's a dead girl. Well, better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position, kind of like the Genocide Jack stuff we studied. Huh? This rope has a plug. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury is a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, it's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. Seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Almost like there is a copycat. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. To figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time, without Byakuya there telling me what to think. That wasn't thoroughly. There's a big blood stain on the dumbbell on the floor. The Monokuma file said the fatal injury is caused by a blow to the head. Something has to be the murder weapon. Okay, I already covered that. Yeah, I already did that. Okay. Just, I covered these last episode. I don't need it. Okay. Alright. So I gotta go talk to Celeste. Might as well hit the library since I'm already up here. Meow. Puppy, what are you doing? Lay down. You got a blanket and everything. You can be comfy. Das Lamp. The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. Lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right there. Or here. That's right, Byakuya was using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. Wonder if... Nice. Library desk. Library desk lamp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Cool. Somewhere I need to check. Alright. Archive room. Good Byakuya's not here. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. No, it was around here somewhere. It's gone. Someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Suspicious. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Byakuya's up to something. Yeah. He's up to some nothing good. Some good old nothing good. Okay. Okay. Hey, Taka. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Yep, you're to blame. I'm fine with that, Taka. I don't dislike Taka, but he annoys me a little. Okay, warehouse. Right over here. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most
I
unfortunate.
knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you. People trust Makoto.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh.
Oh, I was just...
Oh, there's...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
Oh, yeah.
What? How did you know?
'Cause teamwork makes the dream work.
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Yeah. So...
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. ...
Mysterious. Okay. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
I
indeed.
assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. That's a little cold. So apparently, it's really cold. She went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Should mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Thanks, garbage girl. Gotten rid of it. Like the trash room? The trash room. Where they store all the trash. Let me look at some of the trash. Trash. This is the trash room. Dump, in other words. The gate in the way, can't actually get inside. Actually, it's not really the case. There's nobody left who could do what Leon did. Okay, what if they had the key? Okay, let's check my map. Hina will know. Hina always knows. It's also so I can say howdy. One second. Got a important message. This is very important. Friend's brush with death. Important. Okay. Hina, coming to fight you. Let's do this. Let's tango. You're going down, Hina. Punch! Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, I guess. She won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? A terrible job. My head was all swimming. I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. The 5 food groups. Of course. There's 2 things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? Those are the only 2 things you are convinced God created. You believe in a God, but you only believe wholeheartedly he created 2 things. Hina, you're precious. Be dumb. I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I think her regret is being killed. Aw, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited her to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yup, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It's like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Not always. Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I don't... What? Think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Awie's account has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Does Aoi get an account literally ever case? Probably. Ding dong bing bong. Oh, that's all? That's it? I don't think there's a timer.
waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Ah, if you say so, baby.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
That's true. That's what this whole stream is for.
Trial.
That is the point of this stream.
You remember where to meet, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Okay, no, I don't remember.
See you soon.
Cool. The best part of the class trial is I don't have to do voices. It's about to begin. It has begun. The red door is right through here. I mean, you can see it. It's a red door. Let's do this. It's the red door. Always walk backwards. Ooh. Uh-huh. So, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind? Or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is? You really don't remember? You should know us all. Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? Oh, he's almost going southern. She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like he said a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him, literally. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle into the elevator. Let's get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She's so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. So why'd she die? Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. I have to talk with everyone. This guy made me swallow wrong, but... You ready, bro? Are we doing this? Sorry, I just took a huge hit on my bong. See? Incorporate your pain into your characters. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I'm dying now. That's bad. Oh man, sorry, now I have the hiccups. I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker... Oh, this is hilarious. On a weaker individual. Oh man, this is gonna be quality viewing on YouTube. Ah, okay. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it will work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? And why do I have the hiccups too? Why do we all got the hiccups, guy? I might need to go get water.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Oh man. Anyone watching, just tell people I have hiccups on stream. That'll make people come. That's super entertaining. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoops. Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. I hate him. Gotta check with everyone, hear their last thoughts. I guess it wasn't much help at all on this one. That's gonna be a pattern. Sorry. Yeah. I'm glad she didn't have any lines. There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. This is painful, guys. I'm dying here. This episode is just gonna be titled "The One I Got Hiccups In." I'm gonna be very simple. Like, this is the hiccup episode. I have plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't have to talk to everyone, you just go to the elevator. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. One last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Guys, I'm so sorry. This is the worst. Until finally. I'm not stopping the stream though. I'm dedicated. We're gonna go on. It came to a sudden stop. I guess I'm glad I'm not playing fighters. This would really mess with my gameplay in fighters if I'm hiccuping every second. At least I'll get to stop talking soon. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Wow, we all have hiccups. That's very weird. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. I can't even keep a character right now. Good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get the show on the road. Come on, let me stop talking. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. There we go. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly set of hiccups, a deadly class trial. Oh, that might be it. I want to save this. Nope, it's not it. I'm still going, guys. Just check my truth bullets. I already know what I'm doing. Oh man. Guys, I'm sorry. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 4. Oh, I literally only... Those are the only skills I have. Okay. That's okay. I said that's okay. Sorry, hiccups. All set. Trial. All rise.
let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it,
Yep.
then only they will receive punishment.
Got it.
But if you pick the wrong one,
Yarp.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Congrats.
Okay then. So, first off,
Ooh.
let's talk about the murder weapon.
Yay. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Yeah, okay. Locker room dump. It's obvious.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yep.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Ataka, are you being dumb?
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? I need to think about it one more time. There must be a I thought it was like, oh,
Chihiro's fatal
here we go.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Already not doing well. I blame
Blunt
my
instrument
hiccups.
could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, you're an idiot. What do you do all day?
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
That anyone who went to the crime or looked at the file would know?
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Oh, my chest feels like it's gonna explode.
And the wound on the victim's
Like, I'm
head
hurting.
was consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Oh my
As
goodness.
far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Unless you're an idiot.
You looked at her head wound?
Of course. Great detective.
That's so creepy.
I like his tie because it's like, it's basically, who sucks? And then an arrow pointing at himself.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous
This is so fake.
is already quite clear.
So fake.
What? For real?
Shut up, Stoner.
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish, that's what he said. Sorry. These hiccups, man. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Oh, always, man. Thanks. I hope you don't have hiccups too. I do. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets would disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the A button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh my goodness. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer, just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck, have fun, and get rid of those hiccups, please. Oh, it's the hiccup episode. Okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it. Hey, so speaking of
Dang it.
Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
Oh, shut up, Fufumi. The thing Byakuya showed me in the archive, one look at that would have me convinced. It shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack. So I'm
Culprit is
frazzled.
Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
I don't trust Byakuya.
Come on. There's just no proof. No, it's wrong.
No, shut up. Even though I like you, Hina. I just like the idea that that's how
Might know
Kodo.
one reason he could be involved.
I'm already not doing well this case. I'm blaming my hiccups. My diaphragm's hurting so much.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the genocide.
Top secret,
Jack
don't
case.
read.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
What was something like that doing in the library?
I don't know.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that
Yeah, just ignore it. I faked it. I mean, what?
It outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
It's true. It's pretty cool.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
No, that's wrong.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. Boob lust.
I hate him. I want him to die.
It's actually blood.
Just
But more
drown him.
is the other characteristic.
Why isn't
And
he
something
dead
that's
yet?
never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with the positioning of the body. Yeah.
I got it!
I got it.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Sure.
Other than the killer, the only people who
Oy.
know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
And us and Byakuya.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
No, there are no scissors.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
Because you knew
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
that you suck.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide
Oh my goodness. Someone help.
No fucking way!
Yeah, Mondo.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
It's you, Celeste. It's your hair. Your hair is the killer.
Jack. It's Toko.
Oh. Wow, he just outed her.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Trying to pin this on her. Byaku, you seem guilty. Hifumi, shut up.
What? Okay, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, you crazy.
Toko has like bloodphobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Oh, because you're a stoner. I don't know for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Yeah. Hangman. Get it. Wait, yeah. I forgot how to do this. Shoot the long letter. If you shoot the wrong letters during Hangman's Gambit, you'll take damage. Turn what special actions you can take. Concentration. Oh, you can concentrate and slow down the passage. Fast forward. Hold down. Shoot down land. But you also shoot land. Okay. Okay. I hit that before. Oh, do they have to be... Oh, I'm not taking damage. You can only hit them when they're red. I didn't remember. It was not clear. Wasted a lot of time. But that only affects my grade.
Is it because Genocide Jack
She's
has a
schizo.
split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. I thought that the suspect would have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, it's dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay.
You have to enunciate it.
Still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Hot. You gonna come take care of me, puppy? Are you worried because I keep hiccuping? No.
Perfectly
Puppy
acceptable.
doesn't care. Oh, puppy does care. Yay, puppy.
Toko's strange
Help
behavior
me
after
in the
seeing
hiccup
body
episode.
is proof enough that she has a split personality.
One thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, her behavior changed. Yay, I healed.
You're talking different than
That's right.
That's right, you
She
dummy.
fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then when she woke up,
Even the past has hiccups. Remember, I'm not gonna voice flashbacks. It's too much work. And I've already covered it.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Oh. Did you just mistone
not
her?
to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
That's true.
In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Sorry, I was touching a puppy.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yep. Yerp. She kept saying that.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Wait.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of
Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Oh. I'm letting them talk, but it's also these hiccups, man.
How can you know all this?
Because they made a deal.
I do believe you misunderstood her.
Did I?
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Ah, she confided in him.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Then they made out. It was pretty hot.
She told me a most interesting story.
About, like, making out.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Didn't I convince... Oh yeah, I convinced her to go to Byakuya and that she was in love with him.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Yeah, confess. You trusted this guy. He's he's a
This is
jerk.
all a lie. You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah. Oh, revealed. Sorry, Hina. She's a killer.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
I can believe it. This guy's scum.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story.
He's
I
the
didn't
killer.
ask you to.
He's the killer of my joy.
This is
And
the
friendship.
real world,
He kills friendship.
Not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Welcome to the real world.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
Yeah.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let
Oh.
Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Savage.
But in spite of that promise,
He did kill. Oh, Byakuya's framing her for sure.
Promise.
There's too many irregularities and things that don't match up.
That's the only reason I promised.
Yeah. Oh, he manipulated your love and
how
emotions.
many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
He might have said that. He might be a
But
liar.
you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing.
Ooh, what a rush.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
Now everyone's just gonna vote her, but I don't believe it.
Efforts were
Well,
useless.
it's okay.
What
Kirigiri is the part of the truth, is like, breaks through with the truth.
I hate you.
Oh, they're gonna have some really angry sex later.
Well, the open
There are a
end is
couple,
nearly
for sure.
finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Person, you don't mean.
His true girlfriend, Genocide Jack, which is weird because Toto's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, what up, brah? I don't have to voice Jack. They voice Jack, right?
Hello there.
Oh yeah.
Is it me you were hoping to see?
Is it me you're looking for?
What the heck?
Oh, you're right next to her, Fumi, too.
Figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Why is her tongue get longer though? That confuses me.
Ultimate murderous fiend, genocide.
Oh, she's an ultimate too?
Show is genocide Jill.
Oh, Genocide Jill. And yeah, because it's not actually Jack. She's also an ultimate? That's great.
What is this?
Killer?
What happened to you?
Guys, are you not listening?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Is she the real one who writes the books?
What if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Yeah, that's true. It's not true. Oh, I love those teeth. There's just one little mask. She is.
As they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
She's fun. I like her more than Toko. I need to figure out a good voice for her for later in the game, probably.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
It's true. Break her.
The
Oh,
world is composed of a front and a back.
need to stop owning my mouth.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom.
Oh.
Or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Oh my goodness, these hiccups.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
She crazy. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane. Ooh, that might have been all of it.
Jill, can I ask
Genocide Jack or Jill. Genocide. It's Adam Sandler. It's Genocide Adam Sandler.
what's up?
Oh, she seems so.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation.
I think it's very clear she's not.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
That doesn't make sense.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
It's not true?
No, obviously not. If Monokuma brought her here, why would Monokuma want that?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Yeah, they wouldn't reveal the mastermind at case 2.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
It's true.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Yeah, like, it's very weird she never got caught.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain.
Anyone who says
right?
otherwise is trying to sell you
Life
something.
is to hurt other people.
That's not true.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive.
I don't agree.
The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
True.
Kidding again?
Wow, she is definitely out there. ... Indeed.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
I
There's
don't think so.
clearly a motive, so there should be no
Well, the motive is murder.
motive. Remember what Monokuma told us?
What?
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours,
Oh.
an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
It's true.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
There's a motive.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
I mean, it is now. You just outed her.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
I don't know, man.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
I don't think Toko agrees.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
See? It's not her. Everyone's like, what?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
No, there's so many flaws. The person wasn't stabbed. That's her MO.
Maybe so, but
If
nevertheless.
this was an episode of Criminal Minds, they would break this already. Like, it's so very obvious.
Do you really expect any of us to believe
Like, the
you?
behavior's different, the MO's different. Come on, you gotta get the BA in here.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say.
Where's
you
Hotch?
monster.
You monster! Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. I love the music. Make your argument. Give me a gun. Status of the dead body. Okay. These hiccups are
But I didn't kill anyone.
wrong.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Yeah.
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Ah, I can see a time.
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches completely.
That's sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Oh man. Oh, these hiccups. No.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not either, and I keep pressing the wrong button. There's too many buttons. I can't do this. I quit. I don't quit. Yeah, it's very clear. Well, not stab for one. Oh, you better call somebody. That's a wrestling reference, and that was a double hiccup. Ooh. I call people human garbage. I think I'd get along great with her. And it's all men.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
With scissors, mostly.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
It's true. They like noodle sauce.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
That's how you know this was definitely translated in America.
This is no creation of mine.
Yeah, she's not really proud.
In a way that maybe makes more sense.
That makes plenty of sense.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
And what are they? There's one clear difference between the murders. The photos from the other Genocide Jack cases look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. Fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different.
Totally different MO.
In the Genocide Jack murders,
Oh my
all the
goodness.
victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
More than that. I mean, there's like, she just carries around like 5 sets of scissors at all times. She loves her scissors.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yeah, no scissors.
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
It is.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their
And there's
method?
plenty of scissors in this place, I
And there's
assume.
more. One more conflicting detail.
There's tons of scissors.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
They love Italian food.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Pesto and tortellini does go together very well, so they're not wrong there. Especially Italian food? Well, that makes sense though.
Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Yeah. Just use ropes. Right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended. The photos of other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. Yeah. I get it. It was me.
What the killer used to suspend her?
Yeah. Suspenders.
He used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Not some kind of rope, it's an extension cord, which makes it more obvious who faked it.
What is your point?
That
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
yeah. Scissors. She's a scissor lady.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Are there scissors that sharp though?
And guess what? I use my
Oh,
own
yeah,
specially
okay,
designed
there are.
scissors for the murders and the arrangements.
Rip.
Like I said, I'm a professional.
Impressive.
Actually, I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Don't call me a tool.
And you know what else?
That's a lot of ands.
Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Why am I... Oh, Makoto. Man, now I want fast food, I guess.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Big ol' Makoto. I think you can hang out with Jack, Genocide Jill later. Like, you can go befriend them. Like, all the free time stuff. And I want to do that.
Listen up, Big
I'm
Mac.
going to only hang out with Genocide.
One
Oh,
more difference.
we didn't know that.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at
Yeah.
who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Men, and I knew that.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, how does no one know? Come on. I watch a lot of Criminal Minds and just procedural shows. I'm the world's greatest detective. These are just high schoolers.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
You're all lollies. Let's see. The patterns ran Genocide Jack. Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is, I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Chihiro's a girl. Duh.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Yeah. The precious little Chihiro. She only kills men.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were dude bros. So many of them. There's no end to the names they make me afraid. Yeah, they were dude bros. This is Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. She Dude Bro Party massacres people. Oh, I love the way she said, I'm so embarrassed. Guys, I'm so embarrassed right now because of my hiccups. Like, a few things, if you don't notice. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's why she does romances that aren't boy on boy. Wow, yeah. She's a very interesting character.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Yeah. Doesn't kill adorable men. She loves Italian food. She really loves. I'm gonna take her to Olive Garden. We'll fill up on breadsticks. It's great. Except she likes noodles, so I guess I'll just eat breadsticks.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it.
Cool, you really want them to blame Genocide Jack? I don't know why. It's like you did it.
When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
I don't know why you think it was her so hard, to the fact that you staged it. Yeah, you dummy. Oh, he being called lowly. Yeah, it doesn't really care about this whole survival game.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive,
Which is probably Toko.
why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That's true. She's not an idiot. She just loves murder.
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah, come on.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
It's gotta have your thing. You're, if Criminal Minds has taught me anything, you are, like, stuck to your methods.
Go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell.
Yeah. Also, could she? No, she's probably strong enough.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school.
It's a school.
Any scissors? Don't just use any scissors.
Yeah.
I only use my own set of high-class, every of the entire world scissors.
And she is like 5 per murder, which is crazy. That you could easily hunt this girl down if she gets all the materials and make her own scissors, and that many scissors, you could track that easily.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Police really are dumb.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, she brought her own set. Oh. Yeah, that's the coolest pose. I want to see some Genocide Jill cosplays.
She's fully equipped.
That's a nerdy line that I respect.
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere, anytime. Kill, kill, kill.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
That's a very good point.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't pin, you gutter dogs, all of you.
Hey, I'm on your side, girl. I like the dun-dun.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's totally out of the question anyway.
That one's not easy to prove, but everything else you said is actually really good defense.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Yeah, it's possible.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about it.
Byakuya knew.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or
No,
whatever.
Byakuya knew. Hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Like someone.
Here's my answer.
I did it. I got it.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out. Is isn't it?
Yeah, you read all those cases.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Yeah, also, the file's in the school.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file
That's...
before this all happened, hadn't you?
Yeah, obviously.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
I'm saying he, stated it at least, if not did it.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yeah. Turn around.
Rearrange the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
Yeah, he's trying to frame you.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire.
Okay, she's getting off in the middle of trial. That's not appropriate for this right now.
What's your response?
He'll just throw money at me and then we'll forget about it.
I see. So now the suspicion falls
Oh, knowing him, he's just doing this to be more entertained. He just wants to make it as fun as possible.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Oh, I do. He just wants a game. He doesn't really care.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yeah. In the locker. Oh,
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
yeah.
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
It definitely is. I mean, you already answered, so obviously it
The
is.
victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
We didn't know who the victim was.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Oh, very strange.
there's something very
Yeah,
strange.
he just said he knew who the victim was.
Okay then. What's so strange?
You didn't know who the victim was, jerk.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
I will, nerd. Clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. You need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Always. Next, we're gonna add something called a truth flashback. Oh my goodness. If you aim at a weak spot, hold down the Y button. Then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as possible if you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun with it. Also, try drinking water like upside down or something. You really need to get rid of those hiccups. Ow. Make your argument. Oh my goodness.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found him. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
There was no time for what's so strange. Wish you'd taken me with you.
The impact has come out of Chihiro being a girl. This is a clear contradiction. It doesn't make any sense. How could he have known before it? Yeah.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity,
I don't know if this is the right order.
Was Chihiro.
Yeah, okay. No, shut up, you're stupid. Take that. Break.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Yeah. Bro.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Why is Makoto the only smart one? I mean, Kyoko is too. She just doesn't say anything because she wants to see, like, Makoto come to conclusions. And Byakuya is smart, but he's playing a game.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Yeah, Makoto's so smart, he'll stab you.
I see.
What?
That's a good answer, I must admit.
You get $5 for being smart. Oh, cool.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still
He's
too weak.
just trying to play a game.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead.
he's just getting off on this. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. He doesn't. He's just playing a game. Got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Is there?
There is. I
I stink.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Oh, Kyoko.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Yeah.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Yep.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Obviously. The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders? The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? Could it be? What could it be? This animal that I do. Oh, man. Make your argument. Library desk lamp. Okay.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I was a kid, I used my very own, and I used those same scissors to arrange the bodies.
That.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
That's right. It absolutely.
Then there must be something very...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Nope. Dang it. Proof that Byakuya did it is hidden within the rope? I guess it's possible. First item she had been found with was used like rope, but was actually rope? No, it wasn't. Byakuya didn't use rope. He used a very... Yeah.
What? The difference between the case... You want me to explain? When I want to kill, and I used those same scissors to arrange...
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right. It absolutely.
Then there must be something very fishy.
Byakuya.
I've never seen that rope before.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
I should have got it before and it didn't work. So weird.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Yeah, nerd. Kick you in the face.
Because you see, that rope, or should I say,
Oh.
that extension cord?
Oh.
An extension
Yeah,
cord?
just no one else look at the bodies. No one else does work here.
You've
I
used
do
the
all the
extension
work.
cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Yep. Yeah, we have a nice little
The
picture of
same
it.
extension cord that was in the library all this time?
Oh, my limbs are going numb and my chest is actually really hurting. Like, oh, this hurts a lot. It's been, how long have, I've had these for the past, like, has it been a full hour? I think it's almost been an hour that I started these hiccups. This is bad.
Went missing after the murder.
It's true.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
That's true. How did you not know?
Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
I mean, you guys can't imagine much. That's why you're pretty bad at these trials.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Nah.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
That part, yes.
Is that about right?
Close. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
I think he staged it.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Let's not get crazy.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
What, Jill?
It's a game, right?
Yeah.
You'd be totally willing to do something like this to
No,
win.
he's just trying to be entertained.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Yeah, I'm doing my thinking face.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Yeah.
You've already decided who did it.
You follow the mob so
I
much.
know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Yeah.
Is that right? And what,
Oh.
pray tell, is still bothering you?
Well, mostly you. Just your attitude.
I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
No.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
Oh, he's trying to pretend he's confessing. Wait. Chihiro's... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but what... But does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime.
I got it!
I got
You
it.
say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Yeah, you didn't though.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
There it is.
How disappointing.
No, you're not disappointed yet.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true
I'm smarter than you. I woke up earlier than you. Slow your roll. Let me explain.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
No, it's impossible to move bodies.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Easily, you clod.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later. Along
Yeah.
with the rest of the murder scene.
Durr.
Rest of the murder scene?
Oh, he's sweating now.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason
Oh,
for saying
he's
all
getting
that.
mad because he wanted to be accused.
I believe I do.
Yeah. And Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? Oh, I did. He was not prepared. I did more research than him. I woke up earlier than him. And the story suddenly moved to the crime scene. Byakuya, who'd been so calm up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized the actual scene of crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Silence your eyes.
Come on, Makoto.
Big,
If
call me
there's
Big
any
Mac,
chance
please.
The murder took place somewhere else. Let's see the proof.
Yeah. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else? There was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker room. Yeah. Where is it?
I got it.
I did it.
The
It was
proof
me.
that she was killed
I killed
somewhere
her.
else is
Wait, no, I didn't.
the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Yep.
Your proof is some posters.
No, I got more than that.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Big-breasted was the term used earlier.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Yeah, why?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
What does that have to do with anything, Jill?
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had
My favorite supergroup.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Oh, I'm definitely the cyan-haired one. He's the main character of that group.
Again, that doesn't really
You can
seem
tell.
to belong in a boys' locker room.
At all.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yeah, if there's blood on one.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Throw him at him.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Oh, yeah. Sakura's on my side.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yeah.
Protein coffee.
Hold on 1 second, fam. Gotta take care of something. Read this.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Sorry about that. I had to let the dog out, and I got delivery cake. Woo.
But I noticed that after the murder,
Oh.
the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Just so gone. Just gone with the wind. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Yep.
I got it.
I did it.
The
It was
stain
me.
on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
Nope.
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Oh. Swap, swap.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
I'd recognize that stain anywhere. That stain owes me $5 and killed my family. In that exact order.
Carpets were switched too?
Yeah. Duh. You guys are slow.
But why would anyone do that?
Because the other carpet has blood on it.
Move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly possible, don't you think?
Oh, clearly. Fat?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime,
Man, these kids are dense. And they're supposed to be the best of the best. I mean, Monokuma was kind of right.
by doing this, the killer was able to change
We're supposed to be the
entire rule
future of the world, and only Makoto's the genius. Well, and Kyoko. She's just quiet and lets Makoto do his role. She's more of your muse than anything.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Yeah,
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
that is curious.
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
Yeah, it's getting like, what? Why? Was Chihiro in there?
then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Sure. Gah.
To get into the locker rooms,
Ugh.
e-handbook across the card reader device.
Sure.
But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Case in point.
She had no way to get into
Or fair
the
point.
boys' locker room to begin with.
Even if a person can't let you in.
Oh, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
No, shut up. Yeah, yeah, Chihiro, you've never said something good.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
I doubt any good information will ever come from your lips. Is he right? Could Chihiro have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Make your argument. Test your might.
Is it really possible?
Yeah.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I got it.
Do you?
She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No.
She was the ultimate programmer after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the... What? I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
You got it. No, you're an idiot. I hate you. I'll fight you.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Leon.
Why not?
The great Leon.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Yep. It didn't work.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
It would be. You idiot.
Struck silence by how quickly you gave up.
I'm not actually amazed by that, Sakura. He's a clod.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
No.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
So you can still steal them.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yeah, so it's you can't give someone, but you can steal them. It's just an evil rule by Monokuma.
Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Now get out of here, Monokuma.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
Wouldn't.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer's
No,
skills and-
Taka.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
Oh.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, she didn't modify her own handbook.
Then how was she in there?
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
No, since you're saying it, it wasn't.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No, don't vote yet. Is that it then? Chihiro's killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? Still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Chiyoko to the rescue! I love her.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Oh, I stay silent until I realize you guys are dumb and need my guidance.
You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you got to say?
Yeah, Kyoko's here for everything.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she could get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Oh, Kyoko knows. Kyoko knows everything.
talking about? What other way is there?
Believing in yourself.
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Ooh, are we allowed to do that?
Wait. Just what do you think?
Oh, I don't think Monokuma allows it.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that
Oh,
all
she's
us
playing
rules-
him like a violin.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting.
All Monokuma wants is to be excited.
All right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Yeah.
For real?
For really real.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
You mean very unhappy? Because you're a bear?
I have no doubt you'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Yeah, I'm curious too. As long as we get to the trial. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. Headed off with Kyoko in the lead, like she should be. And where she took us was the scene of the, obviously the scene of the murder. Where else would we go?
Girls' locker room?
Yeah.
Already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Taka, you didn't search anything, else you would have known.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Yeah, like thoroughly, like they originally said. Want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the
Do it. Let Sakura do it, not this creep. Oh, you creep. No way at all. Yeah, see? Taka's smart. No, it's also just kind of inappropriate. The way you guys. Yes, let Sakura do everything. She's trustworthy and strong.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to punch a dead body.
Sakura has created lots of dead bodies with her strength.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I don't know. According to Hina, she likes boys better.
So just leave this to me.
Got it.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
I mean, Hina and Sakura are kind of lovers, but I don't think that's what it is.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Yeah, you creep. You very entertaining, interesting creep.
Okay, here I go.
Here I go.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
She won't mind. She's dead. Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Pretty quickly and easily.
Entire body. I know you say that, but
Yeah, Kyoko did it.
what? This is. What is this?
Sakura was thrown off by something, which means something's really messed up.
What is it? Not possible. It's not
Oh
possible.
no, her aura's showing. Something really threw her off. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Adorable?
Is what?
Is what?
a boy.
What a twist!
So she is
Oh,
Thank you for confirming this fact.
Ifumi, you're about to freak out, aren't you? Knew it. And yes, Chihiro is transgender. Or cross-dressing. I think in this it's cross-dressing, but yes, I consider her transgender.
I wouldn't joke about this.
That is the big twist. No one sees coming. Yeah, this reveals a whole lot. Also, it's a cool twist because you never expect it from Chihiro. If you think about it, there were hints all over. But yeah, Chihiro is actually a guy dressed as a girl. So yeah, transgender. It is true, bruh. Yeah. What a twist.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Yeah, because we were passed out and you also assigned us our handbooks. Like, you know everything. But it's a cool twist that this case has two twists. That one person's actually a split personality serial killer and the other person was secretly, like, a different gender.
Son, he was totally a guy.
And none of us knew.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire. I wish I had killed him.
Oh, that's a really weird thing to say. You psychopath.
Yoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, none of us knew. But you, Bearman.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
Well, I'm glad you approve.
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Yeah, this changes everything. 1 second, I want a piece of cake. Or a bit of my cake.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Okay, good. That's good cake.
Just learned of the shocking revelation.
Not shocking to you,
Hero
though.
was actually a boy.
Ah,
Let's pick up from there.
I also remembered this twist, so I had to really keep it under wraps.
But the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Or she identified as a girl, but this game was made a few years ago, and Japan's only sorta, like, Japan's very slow on that whole change of, like, accepting transgender people. To think that Chihiro was actually a guy, thought I'd never even crossed my mind.
Because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys'
because he had a male ebook.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his
See,
gender as male,
Byakuya makes a good point.
yes, that would be true.
Like, if he identifies as female, then his handbook should mention female.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and
Oh, Monokuma, that's just inappropriate. You're just misgendering them. That's really transphobic, you evil murder bear. So I don't know why I'm surprised the evil murder bear is also transphobic.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
Nope.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room.
Yep.
And was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Yeah. Because nobody knew.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Mm-hmm. Easily.
Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yep. Which means it was not Byakuya.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
The motive is because no one knew that Chihiro was a boy.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
Yeah.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity.
Oh, now you're trying to act like, oh, I knew the whole time.
this is the most titillating situation.
That's a weird choice of words.
So now everything has been connected.
Yeah.
All the mysteries have finally
Except the mystery of why you tried to blame it on Genocide Jack when you're not even the murderer.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
It's not him. He didn't realize the body was moved.
very interesting.
He's just in it for the game.
Very interesting indeed.
What a jerk.
Sophism, little world.
Jerk world. Where everybody's a jerk.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned,
No,
do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
I don't.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
That's confirmed. We know that.
But
But I...
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Yeah, he has his own weird reasons for trying to get everyone dead. It's weird.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
No, I just exposed the
He
truth.
just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
Yeah, he just likes the game.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Yeah,
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with it?
that's exactly what I think.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... How can I put it? Overt.
Yeah, he's just getting enjoyment out of this. He just wanted us to play his little game. But I'm Columbo. I already know who the killer is. And I'm just slowly closed in and on them.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Sorry, I took another bite of cake with that one. I'm eating cake without, I don't have any utensils in my room right now. So I'm literally just shoving it in my face. Not using my hands so it doesn't get on the controller, so I'm just like bending down, biting a chunk of cake, and I'm getting frosting everywhere.
At least, that's how I see it.
That's true, Makoto.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
Makoto reads people really well.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
You would think, oh, I just noticed, I think my hiccups are dying down.
If you really
Now that I said that, I'm gonna start hiccuping.
that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
But they're coming less frequent, at least. Letting me, you know, rest.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
He was just really testing us because he has nothing better to do and he honestly doesn't care. He snapped. I'm pretty sure he's insane.
Market is correct.
He's just a psycho right now.
He's right. I am not the culprit.
Then why'd you do it?
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Why were you in the girls' locker room was a big question.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Clearly not.
No, I'm not effing with you.
Oh, he does not swear. He's too
I'm telling
proper.
the truth.
He's like me. Big proper boy. We're good old proper boys. Hashtag proper boys. Where's my proper boy squad?
Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest.
Yeah, please execute Taka. He's grating on me.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why
cuz. He's bored. That's it. He's just trying to have fun. Frank. Wait, Frank's dead. Yeah, now we're on to the third act. Did you just, like, zone out for the past 3 minutes where we just cleared Byakuya? Come on. Get with the case, bro.
No, I'm prepared. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Because if we're wrong, we all die.
I love Kyoko's style. I love that outfit.
That's true. Very well then.
I like that we have at least 2 girls wearing ties.
Damn straight. Kill me.
Oh, shut up.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
He doesn't. I think only the girls are wearing ties. That's cool. I like it. Oh, wait, no. Hifumi is. Right. Yeah, you're a dumb ant.
Let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
We do.
That's very true.
Yeah, Sakura has a tie too.
Lives are all on the line.
Only one guy has a tie. I like that.
Shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Why are you making that face, Byakuya? But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? It's one thing we can be sure. There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. Killer's able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means killer's a guy. Because they can't use Leon's handbook, so it has to be an actual guy and not someone stealing a handbook. If the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it would have to be a guy. It had to have been a guy. And it's not Makoto or Byakuya, so that's 2 out of the way. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues, because there's 4 other guys it could be. One of those 4 guys. Make your argument. Test your might. Celeste the count.
Is there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Just shoot right away.
Clues are one thing,
But
nobody get a look at the killer?
yeah, no one was there.
Someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Yeah, wow, those 2 are the king stupid.
Saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
What?
It's all over. You wanna know
Did I
who saw
miss?
the killer? And only the killer.
Oh, okay. I must have failed. At least I missed it and I didn't lose health. I'm losing well, the focus is because I used my abilities.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Because it was you. That's why I'm asking you.
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Just, she wanted to be known as a girl. Why are you, just call her a girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows.
Why did she, they pronounce everyone's names wrong. It's clear that the people voice acting this didn't know the pronunciations of Japanese names.
The rest of you had no idea.
Because it's Makoto, it's not Makoto.
That's why you're all making such
Weird.
ugly noises.
Beautifully ugly noise.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
Yeah, like, like Sayaka, where they always called her Sayaka. It was, annoyed me so much.
Warehouses.
In the warehouse.
I saw
Warehouse looks a lot bigger,
trajectory
not
into a
in the,
double
like,
line.
outside of that picture when you actually go in.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
He wanted to get strong. He felt so weak. He wanted to get tough. Get tough.
We didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Yeah, and I couldn't find it in my investigation.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
But I couldn't go in the trash room, so...
And that is when you said something that struck me as rather odd.
I don't think you told me this. Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
That is curious.
But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
I think maybe that's just didn't want to have a conversation with you, and you just use that to get out of awkward conversations. Like, oh, I gotta go, you know. Oh, I'm running out of time. Got things to do. Don't really want to talk to you, but I'll say this to be polite. Like, come on. That's how you get out of awkward situations.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Yeah.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercised with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Yeah, because...
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yeah, didn't want to get, like, judged like we're all doing right now.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
Yeah, it's true.
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Aw. So, he's killed by someone that he... Chihiro was just too innocent and too pure. I liked her.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship!
Oh, get out of here, creep.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Yeah, let's just ask people, did you meet up and kill Chihiro? And if they're like, yeah, I did, it's them.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
I can, but it's because I know the answer.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Aw, she believes in me. I can do anything. Huh?
You know who the killer is.
I think she's just talking to me, the player, because I definitely know who the killer is.
Seriously?
It's you, Taka. Nah. Or is it?
Who is it?
Nah.
Who's the killer?
But it might be. But it's not. Or is it? Ha. It could be.
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Okay. Yeah.
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for
I don't see the connection yet.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not, personally. But I'll go with it. Because the computer person's saying it.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Yeah. I just like that Kyoko's like, basically always, oh, I already have it figured out, but I want you to do the work. And you're like, Kyoko, our lives are on the line, and you're a genius. Please just tell us.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Why do you sound so pretentious saying that? Oh wait, because it's you.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Kyoko would.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Y'all are ridiculous.
maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Let's just talk it out, guys. She likes figuring things as a group, which is actually pretty good. She'd be a good person to do like a group project with. A real team player.
Easy for you to say,
Whoa, don't be harsh.
but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
Yeah.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Oh, why don't we all get duffel bags? Let's go to the warehouse after this and get ourselves a nice fancy duffel bag.
All the bags in there are the same,
Oh.
so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Okay, well then we'll make our own duffel bag. That's fancy.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Ooh, tracksuit variety.
You think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
I'm so curious.
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
I honestly, as a player, I'm not sure where she's going with this. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. But I guess we'll find out. Test your argument. Celeste's account.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Yeah.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Yep.
So next we have to ask,
Who is he gonna meet?
why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
Does it really matter?
You mean the specific tracksuit?
I'm so confused.
I got it! It's that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
That...
So,
No.
what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Okay.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
Of course you don't.
Sucks.
Oh, shut up, everyone.
White tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Good to know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No.
No way. Not a chance.
I don't know what I'm supposed to find.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
We know what Chihiro, he was on his way.
Yep.
Why did
I
he
missed
choose
that.
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was wearing. So, the killer was wearing the same blue.
Celeste never said the color. I thought Celeste did, or we discussed it, but Celeste never said what the... So we just...
Second, Mondo. What did did you just say?
We just tricked Mondo into revealing something.
What'd I say?
Oh man, she used the Columbo route, where it's like, oh no, this is where we should go, and it's like, oh, what? And then the person just incriminates themselves. If you guys haven't yet watched Columbo, Columbo's so good.
When Celeste
Such a good
testified
show.
A few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then I assumed he headed off to exercise. I'll actually read that one
she
because it's
never
important.
said anything about the jacket's color.
Yeah.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Yeah, Mondo.
What are you just...
Oh, you just Columbo'd yourself.
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Oh.
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Yeah, you just ripped yourself, man.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
No. Didn't even tell me. I'm the only one who knew.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Yeah, you didn't tell me the color.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
How are you gonna defend this, Mondo?
Because I just...
No, it was Mondo? Possibly? He's a suspect right now. I like Mondo. And he seemed really cut up about Chihiro's death.
No, that can't be it.
Yeah, the tracksuit's gone.
Bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began.
That was a
our
loud noise
investigation.
I just heard.
And the only reason
Some sort of
you would have
motorcycle.
known
There's
what
a
color the tracksuit
some
was
sort of engine going on outside, sorry.
is if we saw Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry.
It's the only
What you're calling Chihiro's Cherry, and I'm Big Mac. Is everything food to you? Is that part of your murdering?
Are you talking about Chihiro?
Everyone's a food?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Yeah, this is important.
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Oh, how though?
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Without the duffel bag? That doesn't make sense.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah.
According to Celeste's testimony,
Where's Aui's account? We never used it. We might not use everything, I guess. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro
Yeah.
made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
Yeah. Didn't want anyone to know they were exercising.
You just ran into him briefly. You couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah. Oh, Mondo.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
You literally just... Oh, it is like an episode of Columbo. It's great.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why you said we
She
could
led us down this path.
focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
It really... Oh, it's so good.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it?
You do love your bluffs.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Wow. Luckily, most of the guys who were... There were 4 guys left it could have possibly been, and they're all idiots. I like them all, but they're all really dumb. In fact, almost, like, Byakuya is a jerk, but he's the only... Makoto and him are the only smart guys in this.
That's why you said you knew who did it.
And there's like...
Put them on edge.
There's like 3 or 4 smart girls. 3. Hina's not really. Basically the smart girls are Celeste, Sakura. Oh, no. Yeah, Celeste, Sakura, and, Kyoko. Though Genocide Jill's kind of smart. So, 4 smart girls.
That's right. However,
Yeah.
Monzo was my target all along. I
Oh.
had suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Really? I didn't, except I did. I've played this before.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. Oh, I'm Kyoko now. No.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
Was there?
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
Oh, yeah.
You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
Yep. And I recognized that earlier because I knew the twist with Chihiro.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
Like, how would you know?
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Yeah. Could have just been close.
Notice such a tiny detail.
She's a master detective. Have you not picked up on that? Get out of your stupid, like, fake reality.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
I love her.
No.
Not Jill Kyoko.
I'm not the frightful one.
Yeah.
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Yeah, it is kind of messed up.
Mondo, was it really you?
Oh, he's gonna deny it. They always
Did you
do.
really kill Chihiro?
They have to deny it so we can have that one last game of me, like, shutting them up. Just like Leon did.
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging
Yeah.
everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
No, you said those words.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Because you probably killed Chihiro.
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
Oh yeah, we have to remember, Taka and him are bros now. This is...
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shitty.
That's why we had that sauna time to set this up. I didn't hang out with him enough, Mondo enough to, like... That's the one problem I have. But it's not a problem with this game. That's what makes this game good with replayability. Once you remember who dies when, or who is a murderer when, you can, like, perfectly set up the optimal route to do, like, hangouts in your free time to get more skill points in those little stories. Because sometimes they take more than just one. Sayaka you get right away because, like, she's the first one. It's a one and done, but could have optimized my time better.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
Are we, though?
My time has nearly come.
Oh, no.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Hifumi, this is real life.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Yeah, are you gonna be useful?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Something useless. I bet.
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, not all that relevant.
Just share anyway.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Yeah, bro, dude, yeah.
If you really insist, then
Like, his hair is literally made out of hemp.
here it is.
E-handbook.
What do you have there?
Suspicious.
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Suspicious. Found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to Chihiro.
I got it.
I did it.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime.
Why didn't you just admit that? We could have looked in and seen what it said.
For a fact indeed.
Hifumi, why did it take you so long?
I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
I don't know how it would.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Ah,
Imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any
you can't break
evidence
them.
of the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
They're not.
You're right. They're not.
Oh man, I'm agreeing with Monokuma. Gross.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
Like, a motorcycle?
This one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's.
Guys
Sitting
aren't allowed to have
useless in
one.
the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Ah, it's a 50% failure rate, yeah.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Mystery would be cool. I like mysteries. Like this whole game.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Sure. Handbooks break? There's only one possible explanation. By exploiting a bug?
I got it.
I did it! I was right.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah. And you have to hit it there for massive damage.
You remember that?
I remember everything.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
It's like a glowing circle, right?
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Yep.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Yeah.
you're asking me?
Oh, I know what it is. I figured it out.
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be
I
a fair
remember.
trial.
I pieced some stuff together.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be
Just
very
make a rule
not
that you can't
good.
break them.
Just tell us already.
Yep.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands.
Do you, bear person?
You're sure you won't follow their example?
Just make a rule that you can't.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is...
Drugs.
when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
Yep. The sauna. That's why the sauna scene existed. All these little cool things.
I flippin' knew it!
No, you didn't.
You knew it?
Really?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh, wow. He actually did know something that was useful. Bufumi, I take back one bad thing I've said about you, but not everything, because you deserve most of those insults.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees.
Saunas are crazy.
Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
Yeah, saunas are weird.
It's because as your sweat evaporates,
Ah.
it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
Thanks for the science lesson, Monokuma. Really glad to know that.
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried.
That's so fire, just like someone on fire.
Layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around.
Ah.
So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Thanks for all the fun facts.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Me too, Taka. Me too. The more you know.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Ah, Hifumi, come on, man.
Anyway, if
Yeah,
you found
that
the
was
victim's
random, though.
handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Yup, that makes sense.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Yeah, and who else would know its weakness? Mondo or Taka, but Taka wasn't wearing clothes.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Yeah.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
Not really, I solved it already. Man, I'm a speed solver.
What if they found out by accident?
Kyoko's on the right track.
What do you mean by accident?
Well, they didn't do it on purpose, it just happened accidentally. It's what the word means, Sakura.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
Yep.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why.
2 + 2 = 5.
Once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Yep.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Mondo.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I do.
I might know someone who did.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah, bro.
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Taka realizes it. When they brought their handbook into the sauna, the one who wore all their clothes in the sauna, it was... Yeah. That's why Taka, because Mondo and him bonded and were bros, and Taka doesn't want to admit it. Sorry, Mondo. Here's my answer. Graded on my test. Did I pass? No, I failed. I'm leaving.
What?
It did.
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Because I'm just the truth, Taka. I like Mondo. I don't want to accuse him, but that's the point of this game. That's why it's an evil game.
Mondo and Taka had an
That's why Monokuma's doing is evil. Because we have to set someone to death, or we all die.
Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
Yep. Well, I think it's just his clothes. We don't really have a uniform.
Little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Just call it a jacket. Call it a jacket.
All over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Yep. Just 2 + 2. Hard to argue that.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I'm so sorry, Taka. You know, I don't want to believe it either, because Mondo's not a bad guy, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Do I? Make your argument. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Yep.
What he says is correct. Then you broke your own handbook.
Yep.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook and that proves that
Well, my goddamn handbook works
And no, it doesn't. Shut up. I'm gonna prove you wrong with words.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
It's not.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know, I'm clear. I'm very articulate.
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
Yeah.
Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
Yeah, there is a broken handbook.
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
He needed a handbook, duh.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
We just need to open his.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
And it didn't. Aha.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
Yep.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's,
Yep. It's all coming together. It's all coming up Makoto.
which would mean that the handbook Mondo
Everything's
has
coming up
right now is
Makoto.
actually Leon's.
Yeah, just turn it on. And if he like fights and doesn't want to turn it on, that's also proof.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Nope, he didn't loan it.
Well, here's how I look at it.
You don't.
There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
That's a little morbid. Kinda right?
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
I mean, Monokuma's just here for entertainment and, you know, murder.
As such,
So it makes
I
sense.
decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Good to know.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
He's gonna say it.
I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Mondo, that doesn't sound good.
What's wrong, bro? Come on. Tell him he's wrong.
Oh,
You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
Taka, I'm sorry, bro.
Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Oh, do we fight with Taka, not Mondo?
then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
Yeah.
That way, everything will become clear.
Oh, is it comic panel time? Climax. Oh, we didn't do the beat thing. Okay, so Chihiro. I would take forever for this. Okay, that one goes there. Act 2. Okay. Not girls. Oh wait, I don't think they came inside yet. I'm trying to check because I don't. I want to make. I'm not sure. I'm not doing this in the wrong order. Yeah, I think it's. Yep. I think I need to be positive. Even the face doesn't like look exactly right. Like he doesn't look happy that he killed. Yep. Okay. Oh man. I'm probably got some of this wrong. This is not the most exciting. Yeah. I think that's where that goes? Yeah. I want to know, why was Byakuya even in there? Why? Byakuya, you freak. Okay, I think it's, that. And... no. I think I got one wrong.
Here's exactly what happened.
It'll tell me which one I got wrong.
First,
So we'll figure this out.
back to before the incident.
I do love these parts, though.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yeah.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yeah. So, Makoto's not misgendering. Makoto switches, actually. Chihiro, I don't know what Chihiro identifies as, so I love her little claw in that picture, like, pointing.
You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
She can.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Yeah, but that was only an agreed upon rule. It wasn't actually a handbook rule.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Yep.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Yep, Chihiro.
Simple, because she was really a he.
Yep,
Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
which is why he only exercised at night, because he didn't want people to know yet.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Yep.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
But why? Why would you, Mondo? Chihiro trusted you.
and attacked him.
Oh, I was right about that one. Good.
And that's where
I was right about that one.
the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Yep. Chihiro, no. I think we find out Mondo's reasoning. If I remember, I don't like it really.
Body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yeah, it was. Good.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet.
Honestly, it would have been easier to solve if it wasn't the whole Byakuya nonsense.
Then, removing the bloody poster,
Good. Got that too.
and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room. Of
Yeah,
course.
there's so many of them.
This alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Yeah, in fact, it could be anyone.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed.
This one
on
I'm not
the
sure
wall.
about.
Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it too.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
It's pretty clever for, like, not meaning to do murder. It's a pretty clever, like, way to stage it and set it up. Pretty sure I've seen it in an episode of Columbo. Streaming now. Actually, I don't know where it's streaming, and I want to watch it so bad. Yep.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Yep. Then creepy Byakuya came in.
That could have been the end of things, but no.
Nah.
Byakuya discovered the body. and
Why?
decided to
Why was he
intervene in the
there?
situation, making things even more complicated.
But why, though? Why were you there, Byakuya?
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Just... Well, I know why he staged it, because he's just trying to have fun, but why was he just... I'm just gonna check out the girls' locker room. That's weird.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
Yep. Trying to frame Genocide Jack.
Create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Genocide Jack. Oh. Let my ears there. I need to rearrange the events of this case. Yep. So I guess, is this where the sauna is? Okay.
Killer is you.
There we go. I thought it might be this one. I messed up. No. I don't know if I got this last two either. Yep. So we would never tell if it was a guy or girl. Yep, I did get it. Yay! I only messed up once, and I kind of suspected it. Yep.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already read their own handbook.
Yeah, they learned through experience. Oh, I love that Mondo face. Oh, he actually pronounced his name like correctly. I'm amazed. But Mondo, why? Chihiro trusted you.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
It is.
Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
We kind of went through a lot of it. I mean, it's not Die Hard, but still.
You need evidence. You need proof.
Taka's gonna be the one freaking out.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
His trust. Evidence that Mondo's a killer that already revealed itself earlier in trial. If we could somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, to do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. And you got rid of your hiccups. Good job, Green Ghost Voice. Thank you. I worked hard on it. Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. Ooh, Nega Time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the RB button, Fever Time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push AY however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got to access, if only you got access to special time, right? So we've also prepared something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. The opponent activates Nega Time during the bullet time battle. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use Nega Time. Nah, I'm set to normal. Well then, good luck, and have fun with it. Yeah. Poor Taka.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you.
Oh, that one's hard.
Evidence.
They should prove it. That's actually kind of rough and hard because he has a lot more focus than I do, and his was lasting forever. Yeah, duh. We all knew this.
We can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Yeah.
Once we do that, we'll
Yeah.
I know how to do that.
Mondo's a man. He'll stick up. He would.
Yeah.
Oh, Mondo. Mondo's death does make me... Like, Leon was annoying and whatever, and it wasn't really his fault, but... Mondo did it. He did. He owns up to it, and it's sad.
I did it. I killed him.
Mondo. He didn't plan it. I don't think I did that well. I'm an A student. Are you happy now, Mom? Yeah. Nice. Oh, I could spend those.
Bro, what are you saying?
He said he did it.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just...
A man's gotta own up. He's got at least pride and honor.
Get it over with.
No, we need to hear why.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
No, wait.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting. No holding on.
Yeah.
Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab who will you elect as the blackened this time around?
I just want to hear Mondo's
Will you
reasoning.
make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
We don't even know, because he liked Chihiro.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We're definitely right. I mean, he just admitted it. I mean, Byakuya also admitted stuff, but no, this is the correct answer. Kyoko. Guilty. You're guilty. Now we hear. Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Wada! In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimura. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone. Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it? Yeah, I want to know too. Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. No, I want to hear this. Anyway, there was once a young boy. Oh, Pinocchio. His name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. A little problematic, but he had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him. It was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Oh, poor Chihiro. Chihiro's so precious. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. 'Cause I'm evil. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger, accept who I am. Strong enough so that when people say, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. I made fun of his voice for a second there. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and ask them to help him from there. That person he went to
Yeah, that's right.
was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo is the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro has always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went. That still says Chihiro. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. I'm just reading the way it tells me to. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, oh, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room.
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he also killed? Mondo's complex. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your own embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. Oh, okay. I thought it was because he was like, oh, Chihiro's... He doesn't like cross-dressing. I thought I remembered that, but I guess it wasn't. That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. But even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? The embarrassing memory, the secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Ooh, dark. Oh, dude. But Mondo, you said you wouldn't spread it. Mondo, the ultimate bike gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. Crazy Diamond, though. Definitely a Diamond is Unbreakable reference. He is Josuke. He's got the hair and everything. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang is the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Excuse me. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2 his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. It's weird. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. Kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created the gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. I almost did that voice too, which is why
I just...
Gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. My corn hair and I are determined at that. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... I didn't know you could retire from being a street gang leader. Laying in his kid brother's arm, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I messed up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. Sorry, can't speak today. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Like I did just now, because I don't care. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. The promise we made, everything me and my brother had worked to create, would have been destroyed. His death, all that guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I... Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say. But after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. Right there, he told me his secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why you tell me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
'Cause I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
Aw. Chihiro's fresh. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. Felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what, you're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me.
What?
You making fun of me? I'm strong? You messing with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. Felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
Stronger than Daya. Yeah. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
It's a sad one, because it's like Mondo didn't, and Chihiro respected Mondo. Mondo liked Chihiro.
Thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
And I like Mondo as a character. Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He had that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. Weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Monokuma. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you SOB. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. These are always fun. Punishing? You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on. Now then. Yeah.
Very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yay. I said wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Mondo's so cool. Like, I like that him beating up Chihiro wasn't wasn't transphobia. I thought I remembered it was, but it wasn't. It was more of just insecurities. Wheel. Spin. Oh, look, he's with Monokuma. They're gonna do some delinquent stuff, biker gang things and stuff. I like that hair. I want a little Monokuma plushie with that hair, even though he's an evil psychopath murderer. The Cage of Death. The art style is so interesting in this game. Ejected. Yep. But who's driving the bike? Why is he hula hooping? Oh, and it's electrified. And spinning forever. Spin forever. Haha. Now you're dead. Oh, Monokuma couldn't take the spinning. He's tired. It's all tuckered out. Oh, and only a motorcycle remains. Spun into dust. Or did he? Or is it skeleton? Nope. He became butter. Mondo butter. 2 times the fat. Ew. On pancakes. Ew. Turned him into butter. Now he's butter. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. That sounds like something Logan Paul would say. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. He's letting it happen. He's going mad for sure, bruh. I mean, his eyes were already crazy. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. He, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya? You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless. The voice of death chilled me to the bone. Guy's a jerk. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? Why did we make rules? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be...
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue, you sod. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. Spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder, man? I asked if anyone saw it. He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. Did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. They had turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What? Me? It's me. He's talking about me. Aw. You go watch out for me.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. We're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
you...
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this is fair. It's not just for you. All this punishment, all this is fair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 mean. And people love repeating the same words in these games. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion. Oh, so cool! It's like you're a main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you! I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. That laugh. I can't do that laugh. Maybe with some practice. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. It's a very weird analogy. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Save point?
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Oh.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Oh.
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a
Oh, right into something interesting.
There won't be any stopping it.
Sure.
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match.
Nothing at all.
But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Oh, suspicious.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
Yep.
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Juju, there's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh,
Good.
my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace.
The hidden high school student.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friend.
All this suspicious. This is setting up the overarching plot, of course. Because there's a plot. Boy's life of despair. The end. Surviving students, 10. Just us 10. To be continued. Let me save. I got the crazy diamond present. Yep. And with that, I'm gonna call it a stream. I have to prepare, get some dinner, and I'm going to trivia tonight, because that's my thing. Alright, so, thank you once again, everyone, for stopping by. Once again, all recordings will be up on YouTube the next day, on my YouTube channel, Dr. Monkey Productions. The link is below in my channel, here on my Twitch channel, and also you can just search it. Also, you can try following me at the Dr. Monkey on Twitter. I give all updates of when I'm gonna stream, any new game plans, and once I start like getting a good number of followers, I'll have like polls and stuff of what I should stream and everything. And once again, I want to thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, give me a follow. I'm, I believe, 8 away from affiliate. I'm very close to making Twitch affiliate, so I'll keep that going. And once I can, I'll try start streaming more. My plan was to start weekday streams of Dragon Ball, but I've been in crunch time at work, and it's gonna continue, so I'll get into that. But yeah, and once again, also on my YouTube channel, give that a follow. I have plans for upcoming content, including just not only these Twitch recordings, but game content of stuff I don't stream, and I'll just play and record on the side. So, and along with upcoming series I have planned. So once again, thanks for checking out, and I will see you all